Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the cars that make our hearts race. Today, we're talking about something truly special, a modern revival that's got muscle car fans buzzing with excitement. The 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass. This isn't just a car. It's a nod to a legendary nameplate from the golden age of American muscle, reimagined for today's roads with a bold, electrified twist. So, buckle up because we're going to take you through every detail of this beast. From its head-turning exterior to its high-tech interior, blistering performance, pricing, and even some suggestions for what could make it even better. Let's get started. First, let's talk about the exterior, starting with the front. The 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass makes a statement the moment you lay eyes on it. The front fascia is a perfect blend of retro swagger and modern flair. You've got a wide, aggressive grille that pays homage to the iconic 1969 442, with sharp, angular lines that scream power. The LED headlights are sleek, slit across the middle with integrated daytime running lights and turn signals, giving it a futuristic edge while still nodding to its heritage. The hood is sculpted with subtle vents, hinting at the monster powertrain underneath. And there's a bold 442 badge proudly displayed, letting everyone know this isn't your average coupe. The lower front bumper incorporates fog lights and a discreet air dam, designed to optimize airflow and keep this beast planted at high speeds. It's a face that says, "I'm here to dominate," and it does so with a perfect mix of nostalgia and cutting-edge design. Now, let's walk around to the side profile. The 2026 442 Cutlass keeps that classic Coke bottle shape that made the original so iconic, but it's been refined for the modern era. The lines are smooth yet muscular, with flared wheel arches that give it a wide, athletic stance. You'll notice chrome accents along the window lines and side mirrors, adding a touch of premium elegance. The 20-inch alloy wheels are a standout, featuring a retro-inspired design with a polished finish that catches the light just right. The side badging is subtle but unmistakable, with 442 embossed near the rear wheels, and there's a slight upward sweep in the beltline that gives the car a dynamic, ready-to-pounce look. The doors are long and heavy, a callback to the days when muscle cars were built like tanks, but they open with a satisfyingly modern click. Whether you're cruising down the highway or parked at a car show, this side profile is guaranteed to turn heads. Moving to the back. The rear design is where the 442 Cutlass really flexes its muscle. The taillights are sleek, full-width LEDs that wrap around the rear, giving it a distinctive glow at night. The rear bumper is clean but aggressive, with dual exhaust outlets, purely aesthetic in this electric version, but they maintain that classic muscle car vibe. A subtle rear spoiler adds just enough sportiness without going overboard, and the Oldsmobile script across the trunk lid is a classy touch. The rear diffuser is functional, helping with aerodynamics, and the overall look is balanced, neither too busy nor too plain. It's a rear end that looks fast standing still. And it's clear the designers put thought into making sure this car looks good from every angle. Now, let's step inside and check out the interior. Sliding into the 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass feels like stepping into a time machine that's been upgraded with all the modern tech you could want. The cabin is a blend of retro-inspired design and cutting-edge luxury. You're greeted by premium leather bucket seats with contrast stitching, embossed with the 442 logo, a nod to the classic Hearst Olds models. The front seats are heated, ventilated, and power adjustable, offering both comfort and support whether you're cruising or carving corners. The dashboard is clean and driver-focused, with a massive 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system taking center stage. It's loaded with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium sound system that makes every drive feel like a concert. The steering wheel is leather-wrapped, with a flat bottom and paddle shifters for those who want to take control of the electric powertrain's simulated gears. Analog gauges are replaced by a fully digital 12-inch driver display, customizable to show everything from performance stats to navigation. The center console is wide, with a retro-inspired Hearst shifter design, even though it's controlling an electric motor. Ambient lighting in customizable colors sets the mood, and there's plenty of space for front passengers, though the rear seats are a bit snug, typical for a muscle car prioritizing style over practicality. The materials are top-notch, with soft touch surfaces, brushed aluminum accents, and even some walnut trim as a callback to Oldsmobile's luxury heritage. It's a cabin that feels special, blending the soul of the original 442 with the tech we expect in 2026. let's talk performance. Because this is where the 2026 442 Cutlass really comes alive. Unlike its V8 powered ancestors, this modern revival is fully electric and it's an absolute beast. The top trim features a quad motor setup, delivering a jaw-dropping 1,200 horsepower to all four wheels. That's enough to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds faster than most supercars. The instant torque from the electric motors gives it neck-snapping acceleration, and the all-wheel drive system ensures it stays glued to the road. The base model isn't exactly a slouch either, with a dual motor setup pumping out around 600 horsepower, still enough to embarrass plenty of gas-powered muscle cars. The battery range is estimated at 300 miles for the top trim, though that drops if you're heavy on the throttle, and trust me, you'll want to be. The 442 Cutlass handles surprisingly well for its size, thanks to a low center of gravity from the floor-mounted battery pack and an adaptive air suspension that adjusts on the fly. You can switch between drive modes Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Track to tailor the experience, with Sport and Track modes sharpening the throttle response and firming up the suspension. The steering is precise, though it lacks the raw, unfiltered feel of the old-school 442s, and the regenerative braking system is smooth, with customizable settings for one-pedal driving. On the track, it's a monster, but it's equally at home cruising down the highway, where it's quiet and composed. This is a muscle car that doesn't just rely on brute force, it's smart, refined, and versatile. Now, let's get to the pricing. The 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass comes in a few trims to suit different budgets and performance needs. The base model starts at around $65,000, which gets you the dual motor setup, a solid range of features, and that unmistakable 442 style. The mid-tier trim, with upgraded wheels, a premium sound system, and enhanced interior materials, comes in at about $80,000. The top-of-the-line performance trim, with the quad motor setup and all the bells and whistles, will set you back around $110,000. That's not cheap, but compared to other high-performance EVs like the Tesla Model S Plaid or the Dodge Charger Daytona, it's competitive, especially given the heritage and unique design. Keep in mind, these prices are estimates based on current market trends, and options like custom paint, performance tires, or advanced driver assistance systems could push the cost higher. For collectors and enthusiasts, there's talk of a limited edition Hurst Olds variant, which could command a premium of $130,000 or more, but details on that are still under wraps. So, what could make the 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass even better? Here are a few suggestions. First, while the electric powertrain is incredible, some purists might miss the roar of a V8. Offering a hybrid option with a small displacement, high-output engine could bridge the gap between old and new, giving that classic muscle car sound without sacrificing performance. Second, the rear seating could use a bit more legroom right now. It's more of a 2+2 coupe, so families might struggle. Expanding the wheelbase slightly could make it more practical, without losing its sporty proportions. Third, while the infotainment system is packed with features, the interface could be more intuitive. Some menus feel a bit cluttered. Simplifying the software would make it easier to use on the go. Finally, a convertible option would be a dream. For cruising fans, imagine dropping the top on a sunny day with that 1,200 horsepower beast under your foot. These tweaks could elevate an already impressive package to legendary status. As we wrap up, the 2026 Oldsmobile 442 Cutlass is more than just a car. It's a revival of a legacy that defined American muscle. It takes everything we loved about the original bold looks, raw power, and a sense of occasion, and brings it into the future with electrified performance and modern tech. From its aggressive front grille to its luxurious yet sporty interior, this car is built to make a statement. Whether you're a longtime Oldsmobile fan or a newcomer to the muscle car scene, the 442 Cutlass offers something special, a chance to own a piece of history reimagined for today's world. So what do you think? Are you excited about this electric revival, or do you have your own ideas for what the 442 should be? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more car reviews like this one. Until next time, keep the rubber side down and the passion for cars alive. See you on the road.